We have all been in situations, whether it be a team meeting, a client call, a business presentation, or just a casual conversation, when you have something very important to say, but you find it hard to put your thoughts into words. Did you know that clear and confident articulation is one of the world's most valuable skill, especially in the professional settings? Research shows that people who can communicate effectively are more likely to be perceived as competent and trustworthy, which then directly impacts their career advancement. In fact, there was a survey conducted by LinkedIn recently that found out 93% of employers consider strong communication skills to be essential for candidates, regardless of the industry. The ability to articulate your thoughts clearly can set you apart. For a moment, think about public figures who are known for their clear communications. Leaders like Martin Luther King or entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs. Their ability to articulate their ideas with precision and clarity help them gain trust, inspire audiences, and bring a positive change in this world. But here's the thing, speaking clearly and confidently isn't just a magical talent that these people were born with. It's a skill that they developed, and so can you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing top 8 tips, all grounded in research, that you can start using today to sound more polished, to sound more focused and confident in the way you speak. Tip number 1, slow down. I know, I know. Sometimes when you are excited or when we are nervous, we try to rush through our words. But rushing doesn't help anyone, especially not your audience. Research in the cognitive load theory shows that when you speak too quickly, it forces your listener to use more mental energy to process what you're saying. And this leads to your message losing its meaning as well as impact. Slowing down allows both you and your audience to focus and absorb your message much more effectively and increasing the impact of your speech. So take a deep breath, slow down your pace, and watch how much more smoother your delivery becomes. Tip number 2, enunciate your words, meaning say and pronounce your words clearly. It's easy to slip into mumbling when we are anxious or when we're talking too quickly. But the foundation of a clear speech is speaking each word clearly so others can understand you, right? And a very, very easy way to get better at your pronunciation is just by simply opening your mouth a bit wider. I know it sounds silly, but the reason is we can speak more clearly if we have more air flowing out of our mouth, which can happen when you have much more exaggerated jaw movements and you open your mouth. A fun activity or exercise to practice this is stand in front of a mirror and try saying, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and exaggerate your mouth movements. Open your jaws wider and see your pronunciation becoming better. Tip number 3, use the pause technique. When you're nervous or when you're excited, it's easy to rush through your words, but intentionally pausing at the right place, like a key point, this way you can control your pace and avoid rambling. Pausing also gives you enough time to just recollect and gather your thoughts, focus on clarity, and gives your audience a moment to process what you have just said. This simple technique helps keep both you and your listeners engaged and focused on your message. So remember to take pauses when you speak. Tip number 4, Practice breathing exercises. Look, before speaking, try diaphragmatic breathing, which means you're breathing into your lungs and that belly region, not into your chest. So don't go like, but fill your lungs with air because this can A, help reduce anxiety, and it strengthens your vocal cords as well. It gives you much more air to project your voice confidently. In fact, research shows that deep breathing before a big speaking engagement can lower your stress hormones and boost your confidence. So, spend a couple of minutes breathing deeply into your belly, into your diaphragm, and you will notice the difference in your voice, how confident and how loud you can sound. Tip number 5, record and review your speeches. One of the best and easiest ways to improve your clarity and confidence is to simply record yourself while practicing, like how I am doing. Whether it's reading aloud or speaking impromptu, rehearsing a script, or even engaging in a casual conversation. Recording yourself gives you a chance to listen back and analyze the way you speak, the way you deliver. When you listen to yourself, you might notice things that you usually don't notice, like your pacing issues. Maybe you're speaking too fast, or maybe an unclear pronunciation of a word. You use a lot of filler words, or you have very weak body language. All of this can be improved when you do the self review by watching yourself back in that recording. This will make you more self aware of your shortcomings and helping you get better. Tip number 6, posture matters. When your body is slouched, it not only affects how you sound and feel, it just changes the whole energy, right? But standing tall with your shoulders back opens up your chest. It allows more of airflow to help you with your confident voice. By the way, did you know that research on power poses suggests that standing in a strong posture actually changes your brain's chemistry? It lowers down your stress hormones and it boosts your confidence. So, next time, if you're about to speak, just take a moment, check in with your posture, make sure you're standing straight with your chin up, and see how much more confident and clear your speech sounds. Tip number 7, confidence starts with your mindset. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I'm so nervous to speak, I'm going to mess up this pitch? It's time that we change that narrative because behavioral science research shows that people with a growth mindset, people who can believe they can actually improve with practice and effort, people with growth mindset are more persistent and can perform better under pressure. So instead of saying, this is not going to work out, I'm going to not be articulate, I'm going to be nervous on stage, I want you to start saying, I'm prepared and I'm getting better every single day. When you believe you can actually improve, it shows in your speech and your confidence. And finally, tip number 8, practice, practice, and practice. Focused practice is the key to mastering any skill in the world, right? And the more you practice your speech, the more you practice how you sound, the more automatic your articulation becomes. So read aloud every single day, record yourself, and review where you can improve. Use every opportunity you can get to speak at situations that make you feel unconfident, because these are the situations where the real learning would happen. So, practice, practice, and practice. Let's recap. If you want to speak more clearly and confidently and become better at articulation, then remember to slow down, enunciate, control your pace, use pauses, practice deep breathing, record yourself in review, check your posture, and shift your mindset. Practice regularly. These tips are all based on proven research. So you can be confident that they will work for you. Now, if you have found these tips helpful, then hit that subscribe button below and share this video with someone who you think could use a little extra confidence in their speech too. And if you want to keep leveling up your speaking skills and unlock a lot of opportunities in your life, make sure you come back for more actionable tips in the future videos. I truly believe you really have got this. If you're watching this video, you have a growth mindset, you want to improve, you want to get better, and I believe in you. Until next time, speak with confidence.